Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, is often depicted as a manipulative character in Greek mythology. One of the most famous examples of her manipulative nature is seen in the story of Helen of Troy. Helen, also known as the most beautiful woman in the world, was the queen of Sparta. According to the myth, Aphrodite offered Helen as her bribe in the judgment of Paris, which ultimately led to 10 years of dreadful war at Troy. The story begins with the wedding of Peleus and Thetis, where all the gods and goddesses were invited except for Eris, the goddess of discord. In retaliation, Eris threw a golden apple inscribed with the words "to the fairest" into the midst of the goddesses, sparking a competition for the title of the fairest. Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite all claimed the title, and Zeus, unwilling to make the decision himself, appointed Paris, a Trojan prince, to be the judge. Each goddess offered Paris a bribe in exchange for being named the fairest. Paris ultimately chose Aphrodite as the fairest, and true to her word, she delivered on her promise by arranging for Helen to fall in love with Paris and leave her husband Menelaus, the king of Sparta. Aphrodite's actions in the story of Helen of Troy demonstrate her willingness to use her powers to manipulate and deceive in order to achieve her own desires. By offering Helen as a bribe to Paris, she set into motion a series of events that would lead to a catastrophic war and the destruction of Troy. Furthermore, Aphrodite's actions also highlight her lack of concern for the well-being of mortals and the consequences of her actions. She was willing to disrupt the lives of both Helen and Menelaus, as well as the entire city of Troy, all for the sake of her own vanity and desire for power. In conclusion, the story of Helen of Troy serves as a clear example of Aphrodite's manipulative and selfish character in Greek mythology. Her actions not only caused immense suffering and loss, but also demonstrated her lack of empathy for the mortals whose lives were affected by her deceit.